Well, hello. It's PJ here from Midlife Models. How's everybody doing? Well, some feedback there. Got one person in the chat, probably Mick. How you doing, Mick? I'm going to hopefully have a. I thought it'd be Mick. Yeah, I've hopefully got a guest joining. We'll see if he turns up. Well, good mate, good stuff. I have no plan. I have no script. This is all off the cuff and on the fly. I do have a scotch. I'm just waiting for. Here he is now. Here's my buddy.
Evening, gentlemen.
Good
ladies,
evening,
gents.
Good evening.
Oh, we're live already. Okay.
We are. There's just me and you. So, for those that don't know, but the only two people online that look like Martin and Mick is Laz from Lazi-Low Collectables. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay. Your microphone is a little bit quiet.
Is it? We have this problem before. I'll try a bit. Is that a bit better?
Same, I think.
Okay. Don't know if I can turn it up any. I'll have to.
So this is your first live?
This is our first live. So there's Martin in the chat as well. I'm gonna see if I can turn this mic up, Laz.
Well, I thought I'd come in because you were begging me for a week.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
yeah.
I was thinking, just stop whinging. Oh, you got a background as well, a garage.
Yes.
It's blurring a bit on your T-shirt.
Yeah, if you that's the trouble. If you move, it starts to fade through. Like, but so you have to sit still, and I look like I've got a blue ink spot as well. I've just noticed that. But I've been playing about with this StreamYard that we were talking about, and I have purchased a license. So yeah, it's all right, Martin. It's just as I was saying to Laz, it bleeds through a bit if you're not careful. So I'm gonna turn it off. I think. Let me just banners and backgrounds. Take a
I don't have the computer on, so I can't see the chat.
Let's just go to that. That's a little bit better, although it's still bleeding through me. Video backgrounds, bubbles. Okay, I'm just waffling on now. So welcome along. This is the first time I've done this in 2 years. I couldn't believe it when I looked at the past videos that I'd done, and the last time I'd done a live one was 2 years ago. You've done one fairly recently, about a week ago, on your channel.
I think 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. How did you find it doing talking to yourself for
No, I think it was good. I did enjoy. I brought a lot of cards here on the table, and the plan was to have a little bit like a workshop thing. So I think I did. Yeah, I did. Took 2 cars apart, so I drilled them out. Show them how do I take the wheels off, how do I file the mushroom off from the axle, and just see how the Mercedes looks inside, and what tools I use to take them apart. So yeah, it was fun. I was thinking I wasn't afraid because I had another live before, but that I deleted accidentally from YouTube. But yeah, I talk 1 hour 36 minutes. Seems like 5 minutes really.
So what we did, I think there may be only Martin and Mick here. I did send a plea out to Luke as well. So Luke may or may not join us in about half an hour, but it depends how long we keep the stream alive for. So what we did, a few days ago was we've invested in a piece of software called StreamYard for the DMC channel, YouTube channel, and Martin, Dare, myself, Laz, and Luke from Diecast Outlaw were online doing a bit of testing to see if it was going to be worth us investing. So, like a soft idiot that I am, I've invested in it. So we've got another month. The catch with it is that if we don't use it, it's only as good as how many times we use it. Really,
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to feed the investment to a certain extent. So we probably thought we'd go twice a month. That being said, what we could do is go twice a month on the DMC channel and perhaps a couple of times a month on our own channels to invite people and for a one-on-one. And I've just seen. I didn't forget. Oh, I did forget Michael. I do apologize. Well done, Martin. Michael from Gravesend, Australian Diecast. You somewhere joined it as well. Michael Haag, a good friend of ours. So it looks like we've got a few of the taverners from the DMC online. Hi, Kev. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
I can't see nobody, so I'm just following you.
I'll
really.
keep it. Yeah, you're usually my admin man, looking after the chat, and we'll have to see. We'll have to.
Oh, I see now. I see.
All right. Okay. See it.
Yeah, Mick mainly. Guess who? Martin. There's Evening PJ. Hi, Les. Hi, Mick. Hi, Martin. Kev's Diecast. Hi. Hello, Kevin. Yeah. The regulars are here.
Yeah. So the reason behind this was to just get a little bit more practice about what we can do with this software. I think I like the look of the cropped images when you're just doing two people online. We can have up to 10. I need to get rid of this background. It's driving me wild now. I'll remove it in a moment. So yeah, it's. I think it's going to pay dividends. I think Luke, in particular, really enjoyed it when he was here as well. He's keen to go ahead. So we'll do a couple of times, I think, a month for the DMC. Agreed with Martin, Michael, Laz, Luke, myself, and then what we'll do is we'll invite a person. So be aware, it could be anybody and everybody. We'll invite a person to join us and get a grilling about how they run their channel. And we've now got a set of questions and topics to go through, so that should be fun. Like I say, I haven't done this for 2 years, so we're doing a bit of a catch up here and a bit of testing. It's all a bit on the fly. There's no script. There's no plan. Pretty much like how we usually run things, to see how things work. What a real person. So we did this the other night, but just for those that I think everybody's seen what we did the other night. What you been up to, Laz, recently? What's on your table this week?
What did I do? I have finished the Ford Zodiac Mach 4. And I think I did show that Saturday evening. And since then, I think Sunday, I have finished the Pickford's removal van. That's done. I actually post my cars, these Matchboxes, on Facebook. There's a group called Matchbox Restorers. That's a Hungarian group.
All right, okay.
And there are some really talented people posting cars there. One called Gabor. He also does his cards and the blisters. He said, I met him on the toy market, and I asked him, how do you do your blisters? And he said he takes them off from Hot Wheels.
Right.
And
okay.
he prints his cards, and he restores the cards. He's really good. He's very. He's I think some sort of level of Martin.
Okay, and has he got a YouTube channel, has he?
No. Okay. He's an older guy, think in his 60s, 50s, 60s. And He mainly does 1 to 64 matchboxes or rallies or these kind of cars. He's mainly customizing as well. So not much of Dinky and Corgi toys on his bench, but yeah, he's pretty good. I think he's quite popular on this Facebook group.
It's surprising how many people are who are in our hobby but haven't got YouTube channels,
Yeah,
and I think it's good that within the DMC we encourage people to post their work and their projects that they're doing, so we can
yes,
see. I'm thinking like people like uh, Shane Olmyard, Sir Paporn Rich, who do some of these
yes,
incredible models, and they don't run YouTube channels. And if it wasn't for, excuse me, our DMC chat, we wouldn't see some of the work that they do, and they are incredible
yeah,
models.
yeah. I think for these guys, it's the language barrier is the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll have to be the spokesman for the Hungarian branch of the DMC, mate.
Yeah, they need to learn the language, I think. No, I think it's essential. I mean, if you want to, because I had some guys telling me why don't I do Hungarian videos as well, and I said, with all due respect, I've got 1% subscribers from Hungary, 99% around the world.
Yeah,
You know,
it is
I
a
I,
it is a
I
niche market with a
yeah, I did do 2 videos in 2 languages, and they were not popular because they were annoyed with listening the same thing twice.
yeah. Yeah.
So that didn't work.
Well, but I mean, one of the up and coming project that we've got. I don't know if you're doing the any sports vehicle.
No, I'm not gonna do that. What's the next one? Is it
Uh,
any corgi or
I think it's any TV. Oh, you know, you keep talking, and I'll have to look because
I never remember. I know there will be one for any dinky toys
we've
soon.
got any sports vehicle coming up this month.
Yes,
Um,
I'm not gonna do that.
Let me build dates. Any sport? It's TV or film vehicle.
To be
Next,
honest with you, I could have waited with this Maserati
yeah,
and post
and
it
done
as
it as a
a
sports vehicle.
any sports vehicle, but
Yeah,
it was too late for me to realize, so I
yeah.
posted the video.
So for anybody that is watching, that's not one of the local taverners, we do a monthly challenge on the DMC Facebook group. We've done any European vehicle, we've done any Corgi vehicle, we've done any Dinky vehicle. The up and coming one is any sports vehicle. We're not so up our own backsides that we say that you've got to do a particular model of a particular manufacturer. We try and keep it pretty general so everybody can have a go. And then next month, or April, we're doing any TV or film. So you get your Batmobiles out, your Jerry Anderson, your Star Trek, anything
I
TV
think
or
I
film
think
related.
I might do something for that. But you see, I've got a couple of movies I like. Um, I was surprised actually that Kev knew Bud Spencer and Terence Hill because they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
they have a lot of cars. I think in one of their movies, they got Ford Escort. The we call it the Pishkota headlight. You know the s- the strange headlight.
Oh,
Uh,
like something like Kit from Knight Rider.
no, I think it's like the Italian biscuit. Looks like an Italian biscuit.
I'm sure
Uh,
everybody knows what you mean, but me, mate. So that's fine.
yeah, but anyway, that's a Ford Escort. I think it's Mac 102 or something from
Mick's
the
saying probably a
60s.
Mark One. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, but I don't have that vehicle, you see. So I need to find something. I need to look up a vehicle, something, and
Well, I did.
yeah,
one of the builds that I did fairly recently was the professionals. I don't know if you're familiar with the professionals. It's a
Yes.
You're far too, yes, well, possibly you're far too young, really, to watch half the stuff that I've seen. But what we did have was you had a lot of the iconic British cars in that kind of series. So you got Triumph Spitfires,
Mac 1, yeah.
Capris, Escorts, Dolomites. There's a lot of British Leyland type cars in that series, and vans and transit vans and Fords and that kind of stuff. So you can effectively do any British car, and it's been in a movie or a TV series of some sort.
Yes,
It's not a difficult project to do unless you want to go to the extreme of doing a Batmobile or a Jerry Anderson or something along those lines. It doesn't have to be something that complicated. So we've got that coming up. We've also got one that Martin was same as Minder. Martin's saying, yeah, he's absolutely spot on. You're welcome to come and join us, Martin, if you're free. It's only a chit chat, so good luck. So Neil said good luck. We're waffling on this a bit, so do apologise, but it's just this is, like I say, a bit of testing, and it's quite a laid back thing that we do on this channel and the DMC. It's pretty informal. We're not tied to a script, as I say. So for my sports vehicle, I'm going to be doing the John Player
special. John's Player Special, yeah.
And I've also got the trailer that it goes with.
And the Lotus.
Yes, I have got the Lotus. There's the Lotus in all its.
I had this as well. I had this.
I have got the hook missing off the back, but that was how it came out when it. Sorry.
Have you not got a spare Lotus?
I've got a spare one of these. Now, what I might do is I've also found the McLaren Ford and
the Tyro.
You're going to go all fancy language on it. Tyrrell, not Tyrell.
Yes. I've got that one as well from Mick. Yeah.
So what I might do is do them back to back. I don't know about decals for the Tyrrell. I'll have to have a look for them. Have you got decals on yours?
I think they're just pretty dirty, but yeah, I think they are actually in a good condition. They're just dirty.
What we could do is we could do a buddy build if you like, and I'll get some decals printed. Send you a fresh set, and we can.
Can do. Yeah. I don't remember where. I think I might left them at my mum actually.
No rush.
Yeah.
Martin's sitting with Verna. Martin, I hope. Please pass our best wishes on to Verna. We hope she's well. You know that. So yeah, I'm going to do the John Player Special. I've got one. I've got one already in bits, so I've got 2 or 3 of these. But the interesting thing with this particular one is it's got screws in the base, and I'm pretty sure. And this isn't one I've tampered with, and it doesn't look as though it's been tampered with. I'm pretty sure the one that I did before.
They have rivets. Yes.
Yeah. So somebody's had this to bits, and like I say, I assure you it wasn't me, because it's already got the decals on it, the stickers on it. I'm not sure whether there was 2 versions that come out, one riveted and one screwed together. Who knows? But hopefully, by the time it's all said and done, we'll have a complete set put back together. So that's my aim. It'll probably take 6 months the way that I turn videos out. Who knows? We'll see. So that's that. That's what I'm doing in the up and coming. One of the things that you asked me about was not this pictured background, but the background that I'd got behind me. Because that's a fantastic white screen that you've got behind you, by the way. It's nice and clean.
It's the wall.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the plain wool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So against a white background, you're looking. It's looking really good.
Yeah, the clock is there. It's just a wall. Yeah.
What I did was to get some tile backing material and create a surround. It's all black, so you can project against it with these fancy backgrounds. Although, as I say, it is I can see
you got
bleeding
blurs.
through a
Yes.
little bit. I will try and knock it off for next time we do this. So what you've told us what you're doing.
Let me bring chatty, and I'll bring what I've done.
Chatty. Oh,
Yes.
that's it. Just leave me in the loops. Right. So I'm going to ask Laz what he's got coming up. What have I? The last video that I did, I put live was the boys have seen this. It's the Packard Clipper, which is the 180 from Dinky Toys. That was that. I also did I'm just rambling on about videos that I've already done, really. And that was the quick build Jaguar, which I really like this Jaguar, but it's not as a... If you've watched many of my videos, I've done quite a few of these quick builds, and this is not the most solid one that I've come across. My mate Les from Moz Models put me onto these. And
is it a snap-on?
Yeah, but it's not the most secure one that I've ever had. I know that Mick posted a picture in the DMC chat of the bus.
The bus, yeah.
Bus. Yeah, it looks really nice, that does. But this is really poorly built. You got a feeling if you just tap it, it's going to drop to bits, like, you know. So there you go.
So I've got this.
That's nice. That is. Like, did you do them decals yourself?
No, I did buy that from Steve Flowers.
Okay.
Yeah,
they look nice. They do. That looks it looks really clean. That back door looks really good as well.
That's reproduction as well.
Okay. Did you get that from Flowers as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Looks brand new. That does, mate.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah, it finished nicely. I've got grey wheels. I sprayed the wheels grey with just grey primer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's strange strange to put front of the camera. I'm quite happy with this one. Yeah.
One of the drawbacks with the payment scale of this StreamYard is we can only do 720. It's not an HD video. That's the next level up, if you like. That's the.
So I think it's okay.
But I think this does what we want it to do. Martin's saying he's just started a Dinky Toys Austin 1800. We'll look forward to seeing that. Saying that your Bedford looks good, Laz. Kev saying like that, Laz. Proper job.
Dankeschön.
Always said that Laz gets a proper good polish on his paint. It looks really.
The polish is similar.
Yes,
to my head.
We're both getting a bit of polish. You've got probably more than me, but mine's joining you soon, mate. Don't worry.
Good evening, Mrs. Dare.
Mr.
I just read the comments now.
We won't go into the details, but we know that Werner's at home. I don't know if Martin's on his way up to his holiday residence.
Yes, they should be there. Yeah,
probably there today. So we're hoping that they have a nice, relaxing time, especially Werner.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Kevin. I do like the Pickford. This was actually, I think I put this together Sunday, and I was thinking, you know what? The wheels are dry. Let's put that on the base. So I put it on the base, and I was thinking, you know what? I think it's dry enough if I keep it on the.
You've touched
the snips or whatever is that. I said I can put the stickers on. So I put the stickers on. I said, you know what? I'm going to do the details as well. And I've done the details. I said, Let's just gently put it together because it's not difficult. Because you slide that in here at the back.
Yeah, yeah. It's got a tag
You
in
got
it.
a pin, and then it's just it's that bar. So you don't have a rivet. It's like that bar in there,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
press bar. So I said, you know what, gently, 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 and it went together easy actually. And I just put a little bit glue in there, and I was so happy. I said, I'm really happy because it's done.
Do
I
you find
can't
that
wait. I
yeah,
can't wait when it's
we've
so
got no
close.
patience at all. We just can't
Yeah,
leave things alone. No,
when
no.
it's so close to finish, I just can't wait anymore. You know, that's my problem, because sometimes that's why I put fingerprints on the lacquer.
I think that's the worst thing for me using the as much as I love the eye coat paint, you tend to feel that you tend to think it's a lot drier than it actually is.
Yeah,
It goes off really quick, and you think,
yes.
right, I can move on. I can paint, and
Yeah, it's touch dry in two,
yeah,
3 hours. But
yeah,
when you hold that car, because you do the details, you don't concentrate on this hand which holds the car. You concentrate on the brush, and then you don't. For example, I don't realize how strongly I held the model, and then I put it down and I see my fingerprints.
yeah, yeah. There was somebody saying in the chat on the DMC channel that they got lacquer, they got fingerprints all over their lacquer when they done it last week.
Yes,
I can't remember who it
you
was.
need to be patient. That's why now my new rule is, when I clear a car, I need to leave it at least 4 or 5 days,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so it dries properly. Yeah,
I think
it
my
dries.
problem is not scheduling things right. I leave it till the last minute to get a vehicle done for a challenge, and
This one was for myself really. It doesn't have a video because I've done this before.
yeah,
So I've just done this. I bought the stickers because I had this one. I have another one, blue one, with the metal wheels, but it doesn't have a door, doesn't have pillars, and this was just really missing the back door, the roller shutter, and the decals, and just a quick paint. Really, this was very quick. Modena green, very quick. Yeah, easy busy. I'm doing actually quite a lot of these small matchboxes, these regular wheels, because I bought a couple of parts for example, for the refrigerator truck. I've got the back door,
right.
and I'm doing the hose box. I've got the ramp. That's nearly done. I've got the first with the news. I've got the
Is that the little yellow horse
yeah,
box? Yeah, I've
yeah,
managed
the
to.
no the red cabin and chassis, and the
All right.
beige horse box. Yeah, the
Okay.
little one, the very little one.
Yeah, I've got the little 64 scale yellow matchbox one with a plastic drop down.
Oh,
I'll have
no,
to,
no, no, that's a horse trailer, you
oh,
mean.
you. I'll see what you. Sorry. Yeah, I see what you mean. A horse
This is
full
the horse
size body.
box.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I do that. I do the first with the news. I've got the banner on the top, and I've got the stickers for that as well. What else? The third Mercedes I do, but this is not regular wheels now. This is the cabriolet. This is the super fast wheel, the slim super fast wheel. So that's gonna be the third Mercedes in the series. I've got the white one, the lime green, and this is gonna be, I forgot the name of the blue, something like can't remember. So that's gonna be blue with super fast wheels and the
Right.
windscreen. That is fitted. Um, and what else I have? I've got the Coca-Cola one, but I'm not in the mood to do that at the moment. And
Cleared a lot of your collection out though, haven't you? You were
sorry,
saying you've sold quite a few of your cars now.
yeah, all of them.
You've
What
sold
I
them
had
all.
for
Yeah,
sale, yeah.
yeah. because there was a shortage on die-cast vehicles, and they were all at your house. That's why none of the rest of us could get any. That's
Yes, I just did connected Mike today. He's got 3 boxes for me, but I wait till April. Maybe I'll find something else.
Well, it's also starting to get to the point where we can do the car boot sales again, and the Sunday markets that you go to, because the weather will start to pick up a bit. And
I go into a building, so it doesn't matter the weather.
Right, you're indoors, okay.
Yeah, it's the only 2 months we are not open. I mean, that place is not open is July, August, because this is like a community hall, and so they are closed for 2 months. And it's just me now. So hello guys, welcome to Lazi-Low collectables, not midlife models.
Yes, you've taken over.
Well, it was just me. What shall I say?
Models. You just don't know it.
Yes.
I'm trying to get rid of this. I'm trying to get rid of this background, mate.
So yeah, I've got a mini Corgi Toys Mini on the go. 3 Land Rovers, the W109. I had to strip them back because you remember the clear coat.
Yeah, you weren't happy with that, were you?
So I'm waiting with them a little bit. I do these little ones. They are very easy to do, very quick to do. And the only ones I haven't done on the channel yet, I will make a video of. The rest I just do, it's a lot easier to work without the camera. It's less pressure.
Fine, got rid of it.
Less pressure.
Yeah. I don't make any long-term plans really. All I know is that I'm going to be doing this John Player special next, and I've got no idea what I'm doing after that. Although I'd like to do one of the Jerry Anderson models for the TV and film show. I'd like to. I think finally, excuse me, that we found a jade, almost like a gold fleck jade spray. Martin will probably know which one it is. I want to do the Interceptor. I'd really like to do the UFO Interceptor. It certainly is when you're not filming.
I'm just loving this car.
Just
such a cute. It's such a cute one. It's so simple, but it is really nice when it's done. It's not much on it really. I haven't put any details on this one. Just the front.
But we were saying when you we were saying for those that don't know, on our Facebook group we have a tavern on a Friday night where there's about 6 or 7 of us that have a good natter and talk about the hobby. And one of the things that came up was iCoat Jade Green Metallic. Thanks, Martin. We were saying that when I think we were talking to Luke about sandblasting.
Yes.
Yeah. And when you strip paint off, you uncover all those hidden gems, that the details that you don't see when it's got a thick coat of paint on it. And some of the older models suffer from a thick coat of paint. And I know Martin picked up a vehicle that he showed to us where he'd done half the vehicle. He'd finished half the vehicle and stripped half a vehicle, so you could get to see half and half of how it looked. I think it was really good.
Yes.
And I think, especially on a 43, if you get a really good, decent 43 scale car and strip it back, there's some fantastic details on them.
Yes, they have. And I think when you respray them, they look a lot better with the little details, some realistic details.
Yeah. Well, I think in the modern age you can do a lighter coat. I mean, I'm a bit heavy-handed with the old spray can, but I think with the boys that use the airbrushes, they can give it such a light coat now. It does not hide the features as much as when they were on the jets or other.
It depends because you see, my first with the news van, Bedford van, I put so much paint on it. almost the back doors almost disappeared. But I put the clear coat on, and it was like mirror. It was like glass.
Right. Okay.
It was. I've done that for David, and it just looked perfect. It just looked so brand new. The paint was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
Second,
guilty of if you put a car down, no matter how or why, for some reason it'll get a knock on it. You don't know how you've done it, but you might have knocked a corner, and then you'll get the can out, and you'll think you're just spraying that little bit of corner, but you can spray the whole model again and just swamp it in paint. And
yeah. Well, the problem is with the chips, the paint chips, is if the unfortunately the modern cars don't have the solid details. It's all plastic details. Yeah, it is.
yeah.
Yellow is a cruel work. Yeah, I just this Martin, this news first with the news is going to be orange, because I have such a weak yellow paint here. I don't even try, because I know I have to do it again.
Are you going to use a red primer?
I don't have red primer.
You can't get it. Okay. I know that High Coat do a red, white,
Yes,
and grey.
yes,
I know the last
and
time
the
I did a
filler
red
and the
car,
filler primer,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is like a mustard yellow color, but I don't have that either.
The idea behind the filler primer is that it's quite thick, isn't it? So it fills up any dents and
Yes, it is good for minor holes and stuff. It was really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I did enjoy. Plus, if I was painting yellow or something, or orange, it helped as well,
Right.
because it's a similar color. It was mustard yellow-ish color,
Yeah.
so it was really good, to to help you to cover better.
I must admit, I've never used the filler primer because I thought it was I thought I might have been mistaken, but I thought the High Coat version was grey. It was just
Mm,
another grey, but a thicker version
yes.
of the grey. But when I mean, we were ribbing or making fun of Michael from Gravesend, Australia, about the Audi Quattro um, at the weekend when we had our tavern. But when I did my version of it, I used a red primer on that before doing a top coat
Yeah,
uh,
it helps. It
red, and it
helps.
really brings it out better. It's
Yeah,
surprised. You don't think it's going to, because it's going to be hidden. You don't think the primer is going to do that much, but it
yeah.
certainly does.
Kev said, hoping to attend the Toy and Train Fair this Sunday at Newton Abbot Racecourse. We'll try and create a video of the show. So
Yeah, well,
put
that's
put
that's
put that.
that's actually a good
Put that.
point, Kev, because we've got there's two or three of us, 2, 3, 4 of us going to Stafford to the collectors fair there. Excuse me. And what we've never done really is took a good video of
Yeah, the last one was not very good.
there
That was
wasn't
not enjoyable.
uh,
You need to do a good stall view. You need to
yeah,
go
well, I
a
think
little bit.
what ended up was JMO put some Paul from Pimp My Diecast. He put some videos on his channel. I put a few of some photographs on
Yeah.
mine, and it never came together. And I think what we could do is put it all together this time and put it on the DMC channel as a community visit, if you like, a group visit. So hopefully Martin can take some pictures. I'll take some video, and etc. etc.
PJ, can I stream this video to my channel? Stream this to your audience.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Um,
But if I click on that, stream to your own destination, you have to log in.
yeah, yeah. I'm not going to guarantee what's happened today because Facebook has been all over the place this afternoon.
It's been crap. Yeah, it's been crap today.
But I think whoever is who's ever on screen together can stream it to their own channels. So it would be that Martin could stream it to his channel, Luke could stream it to his channel, etc., etc. Which I think is great because it's not people might not just go to my channel and if they see a new video on yours, that's the way that we share it. That's how we grow the community. They see other people So I think that's really good. Martin says, I'll bring the sandwiches. Right.
Yes, yes, I did read that. Yeah.
So that's what I've got coming up. Yeah, so you can see the background now. It's just some. Basically, you would detach this stuff to your bathroom walls, and then you put tiles on it. It's tile backing, and then I've just got
Yes, I
some.
know. You said that. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
some
got some
spy food
2B1
behind.
behind it to give it that black effect, and I think it looks better than the wooden board, and it's got a bit more depth, and it's effectively. I could paint it green now and have a green screen if I wanted to do it that way, or we could just put some pictures on it and do it like I did before.
Yes.
There's Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs. Well, hello, Andrew. Long time no see. How are you? Welcome along.
Evening.
We're shooting the breeze.
So Switzerland is present.
Is it padded, PJ? No, it's layered, Kev. It's got like a blue material. I can't tell you what it is. It's not foam, but it's a hard blue material in between. So it's almost like 3 layers. So the front layer, some padding, and a back layer, but it's not a soft padding. It's and it was £10 a sheet. So it cost me 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and some wood, about 80 quid, all told. There's some screws and nuts and bolts or whatever you like.
And who did you ask to fix it together?
I'm a qualified joiner, Laz.
Are
Can't
you?
believe that you'd dare ask. So yeah, and then up the top we've put some LED lights, so it just gives that bit of a blue on the back. And I've just had a Logi webcam delivered today, so
it's a padded PJ. Padded PJ.
Padded PJ.
Use the recording studios.
It's not quite the it's not quite the corrugated foam stuff, Mick. It seems a lot harder.
It does the job.
It does the job.
Does the job.
For what I want it for, really. And then you can just dismantle it and put it out of the way, you know. So what have you got coming up? You've done the Bedford. What have you got coming up in the near future?
This week, I think I'm going to release the Renault Florid by Corgi Toys. That's going to be this Friday's video. And then next Friday will be the 1-64 Mercedes, I think it's 230 SE convertible by Matchbox, regular wheels.
Right.
And I started the airport crash tender, and I have a Volkswagen camper van or whatever, you know, the T1 I think, or T2, T1 I think that is, by Matchbox, regular wheels. I've got the doors for that, and I've got 2 of them. One has a bench inside missing, but the other one has everything. So I ordered, I think, 1 pair of doors and the windscreen unit. So that's going to be done. I think I'm going to start that tomorrow, actually, because I'm going home in 2.5 weeks. This Thursday, 2 weeks, I'm going home.
Okay.
So I would like to finish them too. So I have enough videos. Pardon, I have enough videos while I'm not here.
So that's you're going home to see your mum.
Yes.
Yeah. You know well enough.
Yeah, and I'm going to the market as well. Yeah. I'm going to the market as well.
As his mum is now a follower of the DMC. She's one of our lady contingents. We like the mothers and wives joining us, so that's good fun. We had some good fun on tonight.
I will tell her to watch this one as well, or give a like.
Absolutely, yeah. Subscribe to the Midlife Models, obviously.
Oh, she said to me that, oh, they were so nice, the guys. They said to me hello. I said, yeah, they did. But she was pretty sleepy, so she went to sleep early.
Yeah, she doesn't know us that well yet, thankfully.
Yeah, that was a marathon.
Yeah,
3 hours.
Well, it was.
Yes, it is, Kevin. It's a nice casting, the Florid. I've done that actually 3 times. This is the 4th paint job on it, so it went on my nerves a little bit. The base was done, and it's just first time the paint didn't cover. I wanted to make that yellow, actually. It didn't cover. I wanted to brush paint. Oh, well done, PJ. At least they know who is Lazi-Low Collectables, which guy is Lazi-Low Collectables.
I might have even got the wrong name against the wrong person. I don't know.
The one in the middle.
I'm the one in the middle, yeah.
The one with the glasses. So yeah, so that was supposed to be yellow first, and then I bought that blue one. It's a really nice blue, but the way it comes out from the spray can, it's like sand. It's like
Right.
you sprinkle sand on the car and then you spray it. And I did try on another car, and I did shake the can for 3 minutes, and it's still like that. I think it's a defect because the other colors from the same brand are really nice, like the Rosso Red or whatever is that I sprayed on the Renault. It's the same brand, and it's gorgeous.
Because
But
you're
that
like
blue,
me, aren't you? You keep pretty much all your materials in the house,
yes,
or in
yes,
your
they are in
apartment.
the house.
Yeah,
Yes,
because of the room
yes.
that you've got.
But yeah,
I
it's
did
just
like.
I think that's a defect, that can, because it's not coming out nicely. It's a lovely color. It's really nice. And I wanted to spray that Chevy van as well with that color, and
Right.
it just went the same. It's like I dipped it into sand and then I sprayed it. So I was really upset because that's one of the not the cheapest paints. That's a bit more expensive.
I mean,
It doesn't
it's the
work.
same. It's the same. Issue that we have sometimes with stripping paint. You can't just put everything in caustic soda and expect it to work. I've put cars in caustic soda and it's not touched it. You have to go to a paint stripper or a gel, and sometimes you put it in a gel and it
Cheers,
doesn't work. You have to
Andrew.
put it in caustic
Yes.
soda. So no material. It's not guaranteed that all materials are going to blend together, whether it's paint stripping material or spray paints.
Yeah, I don't like to use the gel anymore. I don't like it. It's messy.
I've just found that if you've got some of the older models, you can't guarantee that they're going to strip in caustic soda. I mean,
Yes.
we've been using this stuff for 3 or 4 years now, and 90%, I will say 90% of the time, it's worked. But there's that 10% where that car says no. It's like
Yes.
you're not gonna get it off me, like.
Yeah. What annoys me is thank you, Andrew. He said safe trip back to
Martin's
home.
saying, I'm
Thank you.
surprised the
And
lack of Tonka
yeah,
toy stickers available in the UK. Plenty in the USA, but
I
postage.
think Tonka is
Yeah.
more popular in the US than in the UK.
I was surprised the amount of spare parts you're able to get for the Tonkas. I didn't, because the older. I don't know whether the newer versions of them kind of
I don't
vehicles
like them.
are all
I don't
plastic
like
now.
the new.
They're not,
Yeah, no.
But then again, it's the same as the die-cast. Back in the day, they were all die-cast. Now, half the model is plastic. Like Martin was
Yes.
saying earlier on.
Yeah. Sometimes I do like a new Matchbox in the blister, but they just look like a toy. They don't look like a car.
Yeah, I was.
The front grille is plastic, and they didn't even bother to paint it chrome. It's just gray plastic.
Well, I was really disappointed.
How bad is that?
I was really disappointed in the new release of the Matchbox vehicles.
Mm.
I think it's Mattel own Matchbox now. If I'm
Yes,
right,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, they push Hot Wheels. I think they leave Matchbox out of the
I haven't
loop
got it to
now.
hand. Perhaps I'll do. I don't want to. When you don't want to take something out of the blister pack because it's something you
Yes,
really like. I've got an MG a green one, and it's in the blister pack, and it was the Matchbox re-release, the new one. But you can tell just by looking underneath, it's a
yes,
plastic base,
yeah,
and I think it's they've really let this. They could have if they'd have re-released original in their old format, and whether they can still use the old materials, I'm not sure. but people would have paid. I mean, people
Yes.
are paying for re-releases of Dinky and Corgi. You know, brand new
Yes.
Dinky and Corgis are being re-released at £30 a piece.
I think the Matchbox moving parts, they're not bad. I've got the Land Rover convertible or pickup convertible because yeah, it's no roof. I've got that one, and I think the other one was a Toyota pickup or something. They're quite nice. You know, they are a little bit better than the £1.50 Matchbox in a short card. So the moving parts are not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you go to the shop and you only find that airport, you know, plain positioner car, you know, just two wheels and a flat roof.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all you can find. You
Yeah.
find 2 million Hot Wheels or Matchbox, or even you don't even find a Matchbox.
I'm just picking up on some of the chat there. Mick saying, in desperation, I use caustic soda and stripper at the same time. Martin saying, the older Tonka toys pre-1990 have become collectible. They are, mate.
Yes, they are.
I've got a couple.
Yeah.
I've got a shovel loader, and I keep threatening to get it down and have a go at it, but I've seen the guy. I can't. Is it Chip Channels who does the Tonka toys? And they are phenomenal when he's done it. And you feel like you need all the equipment that he's got to make a good job of one. You know.
I think Kevin is right. The caustic soda in the shops are not as strong as the one he buys.
Well, isn't there is it called Lyle or something like that? The company that
I've got a pretty good one here. I think it's £4 600 grams.
Yeah,
It's quite
a little
good.
white bottle for £2.99, I think it is. It's always been pretty good.
It's a lot easier with caustic soda.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. It's not as strong. The max strength caustic from Homebase is pretty good.
Yeah, the Homebase one is good. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's expensive. That is expensive, but that is good. I think that was £12. I did buy once or twice.
Okay.
That was £12, I think. Yeah,
and that was when you were over in the UK.
Yeah, and they didn't. Yeah, they didn't have most of the time that one.
Right.
I think the first time I bought them, they had 2 bottles, and that's it. You could buy online, but then extra postage. So I went to another Homebase, and they had another bottle.
Yeah, our own base is closed down, so it's reopening in a couple of weeks. They've doubled the size of it, so hopefully we're going to get some more stuff in.
So you have PJ midlife models. I have Lazi-Low collectibles.
Yes.
So where is Lazi-Low collectibles?
How do you want to? Well, you know, because it's you.
LAZ.
LAZ. You know, it's almost like your name is a bit of a giveaway in the title of your channel, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's
yeah, but you know what?
Is that better? Oh,
yeah, excellent.
Where do you want the dashes now? Or is that all right?
It's okay. That's okay. It's all right.
I don't want to upset you, mate. You know what I mean?
Because I always have they call me Lazy.
Well, lazy. It is Lazi-Low collectibles, isn't
or
it?
Lazy.
Lazy. Oh, that's harsh.
Or Lazi-Low Lazi-Low collectibles or something. Sometimes they say Lazi-Low collectibles or Laz collectibles. I don't know. Yeah.
So
okay.
Have you been able to sell many cars recently, or have you stopped doing that?
I couldn't hear you. Let me put your let me just see, because I think I can. No, I can do it. I just have to go on settings, and I put a little bit. Try now. Speak.
All right. So, hello.
Yeah.
Hello? Is that
better? That's better. Yes.
So you're not. Are you not selling cars anymore? Have you?
I do. It's just I couldn't find. I haven't found anything I was happy with.
Okay.
It's really flat. the market at the moment on eBay. It's quite flat.
So
I did buy 20, I think 20 cars for restoration. All dinkies and corgis.
Right.
So
are you effectively
toys, I mean.
now you've got rid of all your stuff or all your stock and what have you? Are you effectively starting from scratch again, or
yes, I have new stuff. Yeah, I have new stuff. Yeah. But
so,
I did shop mainly lately. I did shop for restorations.
Well, I think that's the
yes.
The thing is,
I'm
if
the
you
boss.
don't, they'll just sit
Yes,
there and you'll do
I'm the
nothing.
boss. I run the channel, Martin.
You forgot to add, I am the boss of the channel. Yes, not the boss of this channel. I hasten to add, but he is the boss of his channel. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
that was funny. That was when you said that. That was we was in tears.
Because I was thinking, let's make an introduction video or something. And when I talk, when I have that, I think what was a sunbeam or something in my hand. I can't remember what car was that. There was a convertible by Dinky. And I was holding it, and I don't remember what was I saying. I was just mimicking something, really.
I couldn't figure out because I was thinking to myself, he's not got a team of technicians behind him doing all these builds like, and he's just sat in an office on his own, directing what they should be doing.
Yeah.
he's only a one-man team, like, but
yes.
he's the boss of the channel.
Yeah, it was funny, but you know why I don't like using it? Because the format, if I use that intro, then I have a line under and above the picture throughout the video. That's why I don't like using it.
I think it's taken. I mean, Martin, when he first started, hit the ground running. He hasn't really changed his format of how he does his videos. Bless him. But I think some of the others of us, the rest of us, have had to find a way of not copying what other people are doing, to make it genuine. There's only so many ways you can strip a model. There's only so many ways you can paint a model. But the presentation,
you can't change the way.
No,
you can,
no.
You can make it more interesting if you play music under the video clip or.
Well, we've talked about this before, and I think if
Looks
somebody
here, evening, Jen. Sorry, just got home and need me tea, so probably won't make the live, but be watching.
No worries, Luke. Welcome back,
Thank
mate.
you for watching, Luke.
We lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, so you don't want to end up copying each other. So,
but you will end up copying someone.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use the same methods. There's only like I said, there's only so many ways you can paint, strip, and paint. Yes. But the presentation of it, if I don't do it for views, if I try to include a little bit of everything that it takes to do a model from start to finish. But if you just put a new car up, an old car up, and you might as well get an old car, take a picture of it, and take a picture of a new car if you're not careful.
I used to think that let's do a nice video, and sometimes I ended up with 16 minutes, 18 minutes video, and then I've done a shorter one. I have more views on the shorter one, and
But that could also depend on the model of car that you're doing. If people are looking for a well-known vehicle, anything Ford related or TV related.
Yeah, my problem is sometimes I forget that I think that I clicked the record button, and then when I watch it back, because I don't watch immediately back what I've done, I just carry on doing the next thing. And sometimes I just watch the video clip, and I can see the table, I can see my hand doing something, but I don't see the car at all.
That's for us. Yeah, I mean, I had somebody comment on one of my videos saying they didn't swear at me, but effectively said, "Move the effing camera because all we can see is the back of your hand."
Yes,
and I've never been able to find that I mean, I know Martin kind of does an over-the-shoulder view, but I can't seem to replicate that. I've had a top-down view, I've had a side view, I've had it on the other side, and I think the best way that I've got at the moment is to have it on the left-hand side, which is my non-working hand. So if you know using a screwdriver in your right hand, I have everything on the left-hand side, and then I've got it projecting to I'm shooting with an iPhone, and I'm running an HD cable. This is all going to get all geeky and whatever you like, but I'm running an HD cable from the iPhone into the back of a TV, so I can see what I'm doing on a big screen, you know, as I'm recording it. And then you've got to know where to cut it. You've got to know when you're doing the editing, how much do you show before it becomes boring? You know, you've shown somebody threading a bolt. That can take up to 15 minutes just to do that, you know. And,
yes, yeah. I just try to show. I mean, what I wanted to do is, in one video, I wanted to show how do I put the exhaust back on. In the next video, how do I, you know, work on the windscreen. Next video, what do I do with the tires, for example, or if I have an interior, how do I clean that, whatever. So try to rotate, but to be honest with you, sometimes I'm just so excited. I get I need to do this gloss, and I start doing it, and I finished it, and it looks so nice. Dip it into the flow polish, put it into the box, and then crap, I didn't do the video.
I didn't do a video of it.
Yeah.
But you can spend more time editing the video than you can restoring the model if you're not careful.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. It's because you need to, you know, you need to put the tripod out. You need to put your settings, etc., etc. How can they see what I'm doing? You know, sometimes, yeah. That's why I like doing these cars, which I have restored already, because you know they easy to do. I just let's do this. I don't need the camera now. Just let's do this quickly. You know, so that's why I started.
Once in a while, you've just got to do a model for yourself. You know, you've got to forget it's YouTube. Else you'll lose the love for the hobby if you don't. You know.
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, now what I do is I do 2 cars for the video for the channel, and then next to that I do another 3-4 cars just for myself.
Yeah.
And they go quicker. They go quicker. Like this Pickford is just because I've done this already. I don't want to do a duplicate video. I mean, I'm sure this is nicer than the one I've done 2-3 years ago. But
we've learned a lot more since then, you know.
Yeah, sure. Yes, of course.
We've used different materials, different techniques.
Yes, I mean, I was pretty good that time as well. Now I'm super. So yeah.
So we're just saying, Martin saying it's difficult to get the time span of the video right.
Yes.
It is. I mean, I'm aiming from anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes, and I think that's more than enough.
Yes, it does.
People will log on and see what you're doing, and then move straight to the end to see what you finished up with. If you're not, you know, that's one way of getting around it.
But that's why I stopped.
Camera builds do wonders for your mojo.
Yes.
Well, it's supposed to be a relaxing hobby. I think we can be accused of making it more difficult than it needs to be. But that's because
sometimes when I mean, not sometimes, almost all the times when I work on these cars without recording any footages, I put the phone in front of me and I put Homes Under the Hammer, Kitchen Nightmares, or some, you know, some TV series or Benny Hill or something, you know, and I just listen, or interviews with Marco Pierre White or Peter Sellers, and I just listen, Michael Caine, and I listen and I do work.
Well, it's amazing. Even when we have our chat in the tavern on a Friday night, the likes of Martin is doing a model while he's chatting away. It's almost like your mind's got to be doing 2 or 3 things, else you're just you're not getting the satisfaction out of it.
Yeah.
And I think,
I do enjoy listening. You know, because sometimes I do something and wait a second, what they doing? Oh yeah, okay. I see. I'll just carry on after that.
what will I've just seen a lot on the Facebook channel, a few people saying good luck to us. I'm going to have to have a word with Ron. We're going to have to pull Ron in at some time from Sumo Diecast, who I haven't spoke to in a
Oh
long
yeah, long time.
time.
Yes.
Um,
How many people watching, Paul? Because I don't have the computer with me.
about 6, 7. I'm not
7.
going to. Let's. I don't want to get the feed. If I log onto my own site, we'll get feedback. So if I'll do this briefly. Your channel 6.
6. Okay.
About the same as well for the DMC chat, really.
Yes. I don't know what did I do.
This is to spread.
I don't know what did I do on my live, but I think I had it advertised. I think the peak time was 18 people watching.
Yeah.
But I did advertise it in advance. So
what I found interesting when we did that DMC, when we did the DMC group chat with the 4 of us, initially there was only about 7 or 8 people on. Yet that video got watched 65 times afterwards.
Yeah, it was quicker than
it was for 3 hours long. That was,
Yeah, and it was quicker than in a shorter time had more views than the other one.
Yeah, but the time we when we've talked about doing this in the past, you think to yourself, what we're going to talk about, and you found this a couple of weeks ago. The time just flies, and people. It only takes people to drop a comment in the chat, and you go off on an whole new spiel.
It's nice if you advertise the live.
Yeah.
And then you see the comments, you can answer the questions. You see how many, oh, look, this guy is here, this guy is here. That's why I did bring a lot of cars, and I did show my upcoming projects, what I've done, what happened with that one, for example, if I had any problem with this one, or was, the upside, downsize. So yeah, it's good. I do enjoy.
I like this. I mean, like you say, we've learned a lot more about stuff, whether it's been YouTube or restorations. Yeah. I mean, we've been at this. I mean, we've known each other now 3 years, something like that.
More, I think more.
Yeah, easy. Same with the likes of Martin and Paul from Pit My Diecast and Lee.
I can't remember who was the first one I've been watching. Was it Martin or yours or? Well, I remember JMO's videos.
Pit My Diecast, yeah.
Yes. I did remember his videos. Shaky Hands, I used to call him.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to call him Shaky Hands.
He's dealt well with his issues to be able to do what he does. Hats off to him. He's a good friend of ours. So there we go. We've rattled away for a good few minutes on this. We've got a private chat going on. What's that? Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Kev Martin. Yeah. So thank you, mate. Wouldn't be able to have done this without you. Thank you for joining us. What I'm looking to do is to do some of these one-on-ones, I think, on my channel. By all means, I'm quite happy to return the favour. And then with the DMC, we've got this set of questions. We've got a set of questions now.
That looked like Jack
Nicholas.
Jack Nicholson, yes.
I'm home.
Honey, I'm home.
On the DMC chat, there's probably 4 of us, 5 of us that are going to be regulars. And if we made everybody a regular, it wouldn't give us any guests to invite. So we want to be able to invite a guest on the DMC channel
Yes.
The likes of PB Restorations, the likes of Ron from Sumo Docost, if they'll agree to do it. We've got a set of questions that we're going to grill people with, gently grill people with, shall I say?
Yes.
It's not
roasting people. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get to know people a little bit better and get their story behind why they're doing things.
I think it's nice to see also the person's face.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you watch the video, you listen to this, to the voice. Oh, I know that voice. That's PB. But sometimes you don't see the person.
Yeah.
And then when you see the person, then the picture is complete. Because after you watch the video, you hear the person, you can see the person's face.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people have started their own channels knowing that they don't have to show the face, because it takes a while to build the confidence up, and then they'll start talking over the top of the videos, and then you'll see the face. I mean, a lot of people will say that I've got a face that fits radio, which is great. That's fantastic. So it is what it is.
You see, Paul Restorer never even speaks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we were talking about you don't copy. It's hard to copy you've got to be careful you don't copy what somebody else is doing. So, I mean, the way that I've done it is I've got a bit of an opening spiel, an introduction, and then I'll do text, and then I'll do a closing spiel with a photo and the roundabout. Martin is able to keep the chat going all the way through his videos, pretty much similar to yourself. Like,
I do like the music. I do like the jazz music. I'm sorry.
Yeah, who doesn't like your jazz music? Oh, Fraser doesn't like your jazz music.
Yes.
He doesn't like your jazz music. Yeah. A little bit of jazz.
Yeah, I do like it. I'm sorry.
You stick with what works for you, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind speaking, but it's because I don't when I do the detailing or work on the parts or something, I don't speak. You see, when I introduce the car, and when I take the car apart, and when I assemble the car, I speak because I do something.
Yeah.
But when I edit the video and I've got the turntable to start with, and then I speak as I work, and then I have a section where I have to, where I put the detailing bits and stuff like that. To me, it's very difficult to talk, to do the voiceover on these. The turntable bit is okay because it's only 15 seconds, and I know it starts now, finish in 15 seconds. But the other one, sometimes I don't know what to say because everybody can see what I'm doing.
I've got a tip for that, because you just built your laptop and got your laptop up to speed now, haven't you? So
it does work, the laptop. Yes.
What I've done with my turntable is you put a camera in front of the turntable, switch it on, and let it record for, I don't know, 2.5 minutes, something like that, and just walk away and leave it. And then you know that you're not going to be doing a voiceover for the end part that's going to last 2.5 minutes. It's going to be probably 30 seconds. So you've got the video in your pocket ready to go, and then you use a program called Audacity to record your voice, to do the voiceover, and then you can just crop the video back to where the end of your speech is. It's a really effective way of doing it. So you overshoot the footage of your vehicle to fit your voiceover.
No, I don't find difficult to speak. I find difficult what to say. Oh, hello guys. Or this is the after and before and after section, and here you can see the car. So it doesn't come that natural than when I put the camera on and I talk, because I take the car apart. If you know what I mean.
Presentation talk is not the same is not as natural as
as when normal. You do the car.
So a couple of quick chats pickups there. Mick saying, I would say other builders influence other builders. Well, yeah, that's probably where we all started, Mick, to be fair. Kev's saying, are you still using Power Director 16, PJ? I think I'm up to version 20, Kev. Power Director is the software I use to compile my videos. But I think Power Director 20 was the last version that you could buy before it became an online rental, like Microsoft 365. You have to buy a license. It's all online now. Yeah, Martin's right. Talk to people like they're in the room with you, which is what we pretty much do we did on the DMC thing, the DMC version of this we did the other night. It was all, you can't script it. It's impossible. We can have some pointers, but you can't script it all, else we'll just sit here dumbfounded. Like, it's helpful if you've got people that can talk a lot, not a lot, but you know what I mean. They don't find difficulty in talking. I couldn't do the voiceover that Martin does. He's got the knack of doing that.
Yeah, well, it's okay. That's why sometimes I put music. So, you know.
Well, exactly. I mean, this is the reason why we don't all want to be the same. All the builds, all the mechanics are the same, but the presentation doesn't have to be. It can be slightly different.
Yeah, we're not the same, so.
I'm gonna try and do this once a week. I don't know. I'm gonna make use of this software now that we've got it. So I'm going to invite people, the likes of Martin, Kev. I'd like to get all to run, just talk a load of bollocks like I do, says Kev. Nah, you don't, mate. You don't. We love what you do, and we'll have to get you on here, Kev.
I'm just reading the comments as well. Just talk a lot of bollocks like I do.
Yeah. So, like I say earlier, thanks, mate. Appreciate you doing this for me.
My pleasure.
I'll see you soon. We'll be together, no doubt, on Friday night having a chat. We're going to do this again for the DMC to make use of this software. So there'll be myself, hopefully Laz, Martin, Luke, and we'll get somebody online. We'll pick on somebody. We'll put the feelers out and try and do a live version of not quite as strong as the Tavern. The Tavern's a little bit too Fight Clubby for to go on YouTube, I think.
No, that's a different venue.
Yeah, it's
this has to be more. This has to be more professional, you know.
Yeah, we have to mind us P's and Q's, as my mother would tell me to do when I was a little boy. On a Friday night, we can't. It's a little bit more rebel rousing. So Marty says, I'm off now, lads. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Marty. Thanks for popping in, mate. It's always appreciated. You know that.
Thank you, Martin. Have a nice evening.
We're going to get out of here. My thanks to Laz. My thanks to all those in the chat that have kindly logged on and watched us waffle for the last, I don't know how long it's been, hour and a half, something along them lines.
Hour and 18 minutes.
Hour and 18 minutes. The time's flown by. I didn't think we'd do 20 minutes, but there you go. We thought this the other night. So this is PJ signing off, and we'll see you soon.
And Lazi-Low Collectables, Les as well. See you guys.
He's the
Have
boss
a good night.
Channel, don't forget.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
You're welcome,
take care.
my friend.
Bye.
Bye.